here we have number 7. You're going to solve each scenario. A, the shadow cast by an 8-foot tall person is 1 foot long in this morning. At the same time, the shadow cast by the pine tree is 24 foot long. What is the height of the pine tree? Okay, so here's the pine tree. This is what we are looking for. We can just label that as any letter we want. I'm going to label that as the letter H. This is this height here. Make that green. I'm going to make the height of the person also green. Then we have the shadow by that person and the shadow by the tree. So we can set up the proportion 8 and the height of the tree. And that's going to be divided by the shadow part, which is going to be 1 foot for the person. And this is for the tree, 24. Now we can cross multiply. 24 times 8, and then we have 1 times h, which is just 8. H. 24 times 8, that is 192. Equals the height. So the height here is 192 feet. That is one big tree. Okay. All right, then let's look at the second question here. In the diagram, Mr. S is staring at point C. That creates 2 similar triangles here. It's from the height of the tree. Okay, how far is the bottom of the tree to the point C? So that is the bottom of the tree. It goes to point C. Okay, so here's the image. We want to create 2 equal images, and here's Mr. S. Boom, there you go. Do we have the height of Mr. S? Yes, we do. We can make that green. So here's Mr. Heights H, and then we not H, that is 5, and then we have height of the tree, which is 13. Then we have the ground part, which is X, and then we have 11. So let's do that. We have 13 and 5 on top of the ratios, and on bottom it is an X and then a 11 feet. Okay, cross multiply 11 times 13 and X times 5. This becomes 5X. 11 times 13 is 143. Okay, then divide by 5 to both sides. This is 128.6 is equal to X. So that is the distance from the base of the tree all the way to that mirror that's probably on the ground. Okay, next, to find the width of the river, Emma surveys the area to find the measurement. Find the width of the river. So this problem is a very classical problem that people ask in this section. Okay, so it's basically this, the width of the river, W. Okay, so you need to color code it so you can set up the triangle correctly. Here we go, that's red. That is a blue, and then let's do one more color. This is green, so this is going to be green. Perfect. Okay, now we can set up the proportion. We can do the green ones first. Let's do the green one. W and 18.6. Those are the corresponding sides. And then the bottom is, let's do the blue. For the W, it is a 7.96, and the bottom for the 18.6 is a blue of 34.2. Now we can cross multiply. W times 34.2 is equal to 18.6 times 79.6. Let's do that. This becomes 34.2 W is equal to 18.6 times, let's see, 18.6 times 79.6. This becomes 1480.56 divided by 34.2 to both sides. Okay. XW is, I'm gonna round, is approximately 43.3 if you round to the nearest tenth. Okay, so there you go. That is how you set up the proportion and solve for the missing length for similar objects.